grouping together of things that are totally imaginary, but there is something. It's based on a reality, because otherwise she'd have to be writing in dots and dashes and little squiggles.
Well, that's
and
what
everything.
I was thinking. I was thinking, like, where did she come up with all these ideas?
Well,
she's been a very imaginative. I'm her mother. She's been a very imaginative child all her life.
That's wonderful.
She really has.
To be honest, it was hard coming up with names. But Kilgana comes from the fact that they want to kill the entities and they want to make them go extinct, so Kilgana. Nameless comes from the fact that it's just a black shroud. It didn't have a name, so nameless. Star and Nova, because stars are bright, shining, and good. Novas are explosive and remind us of destruction, hence death and stuff.
Lots and lots of symbolism.
Symbolism is very important.
However, you don't have to read it at a symbolic level. I mean, for younger, less advanced readers, they can read the story for the story itself, and have a good, have a good time reading.
Do you want to give out your email address so after everybody reads it, they can?
Oh, yeah,
On the back of my book, there is my email address. I'd be very happy to respond to any emails.
You want to keep it out?
Callie, Kali, Shevlin, Shevlin, @hotmail.com. That's all in lowercase levels. As I was saying, my sequel, I did plot an outline. We are going to meet Angela. We're going to see heaven in a way that will try to break through all this religious war and fighting and try to bring together people and realize that no religion, no faith is better than the other one. They're all the same. See, I'm trying to work with issues that I feel are important, and I'm trying to make my statement about them to try to end them, because I'm tired of religious wars, and I am tired of all the fighting and the arguing. I'm going to try to bring about an end to minority, because I learned in my anthropology class that there is no such thing as race. It's not a biological function, but a function in the minds of our heads that we've encountered in our culture for centuries. So that's why Angela's best friend, Mayo, is going to have a father who is from West Africa and a mother who is from Japan. I am going to be using real words from those languages. I'm going to try to write things to show that the world is united and we can stop all this violence. We can stop all the evils that are going on if people just work together. I'm showing order and stuff by, in heaven I needed a way to classify all the different divisions I came up with. So I had grades, like in the military, that are color-coded. I'm going to show love, too. I'm going to show American love about people falling in love. But I'm also going to show the way in other cultures where people are assigned it, in a way. Angela's boyfriend is going to be a kid named Damien Thomas, who doesn't even realize he's half demon. I have these ideas, and I want your opinions and thoughts, too, to make it the best book it can be. But Healing of the Hearts, once I complete it could take a couple of months or so, because I've got to get through IVCC, I've got to get things ready for ISU and stuff. But when it's done, I'm going to try to get an agent. I'm going to get another publisher, because I want to be able to publish a second book while my first book is under one company. And I'm going to keep writing these series. I'm going to do a couple more with Star and Nova. I'll do something with their little brother Asteroid for younger children. And maybe something for their parents, for the old senior citizens. Hey, I'm just writing what I said I would do for my tech writing class when he asked us opinions about this.
I understand.
I want you guys to keep reading. I want you guys to have your opinions. I want you to tell me what you think, and I want you to try yourselves. Writing is a dying art, and we need to keep it alive. I'll take questions now, and then I will sell the book. Hook, and I'll meet and greet people.
So she's turned into not only a writer, but a businesswoman as well.
There you go. Good for
Very
you.
good.
Could we focus the camera on my creative writing teacher?
I was just going to ask you if you took a creative writing class out at Ivy.
Yes, he's in charge of it. It took 3 years to get in because a lot of students wanted it, but not enough. And I took creative writing with Miss Honecker Omnal at LP. Fantastic woman. Helped me learn about my commas, semicolons, and stuff, because that's my big problem. I don't always remember when to use commas and stuff.
Whoever likes that stuff anyway.
Any other questions?
Battle for the Stars, it should be Battle of the Commas.
Yes?
Have you ever thought of having have you ever thought of having a character that's sort of bipolar? Like they could be happy one minute and then the next they could be destroyed.
I'm bipolar. So that's mentioned in the book. I'm ADHD bipolar, which is one of the reasons I don't believe when Star and Nova first appeared to me that I'm worthy of learning these secret powers I'm supposed to have. But thank you. Other questions? Yes?
So what's your writing process like? Like when do you write? Where do you write?
I try to write in the early morning when I wake up, when ideas are fresh. In the evenings, I think about what I'm going to do, and I play act it out. Play acting helps me. I can act out, focus, and change vocabulary, mannerisms, and stuff, and it makes it easier to write up.
Right early in the morning, it's 6 o'clock.
Really early in the morning?
Yeah, to me, 7 o'clock is late if I sleep into that late.
Wow.
Yes?
In the beginning, you said that you had a sister. Are there any similarities between the twins in the book?
Yes. In many ways, Nova is a lot like Kelsey. And I did that because I was angry, but I also wanted to see if she actually read the book, she might realize her faults and try to change. I also have an older brother and a younger sister.
Chelsea's her twin.
How long did it out of all the time that you spent on the book and the publishing and all through the time, how long did it actually take you? Like how many years?
2.5.
That's not bad.
You have to be ready to face rejection. I never gave up, even when a lot of people were telling me it wasn't good enough or I wasn't good enough. Belief in oneself can empower you to do anything.
And being a little pushy helps too.
Why did you want to start writing?
I wanted a way to express myself. When I was little, my condition was out of control. People called me psycho, idiot, and a lot of cuss words I'm not going to say. Writing was my outlet, the one thing I could do that actually expressed what I really meant. It also is what helped me meet my online boyfriend and my best friend who did the illustrations. They are also mentioned in this book. You actually meet them. Although I was not allowed to use my boyfriend's name. He would not let me do that, so I was allowed to use his screen name. Yes?
You had said that, you have the characters and they have special powers and things. Have you ever thought of, having, animals with special powers in the book also?
I was going to address that in the sequel. I have archangel animals that are going to play a key role. And there are pets mentioned. My own Hataru, my kitty, one of our dogs that we had at the time.